So I've had a lot of people ask me about, what can I do? What's an easy workout at home? As far as easy, like what's going to take up the least amount of room, what's cost effective, and all that kind of stuff. Now, I love resistance bands, and I've been using those, the tubing bands with the handles, for years. Actually, before they were even really popular, I was at the gyms, and I was the only 250-pound guy training with those, while everybody else is like, "Oh, those look like they're for girls," and guys shouldn't be using that for building muscle and stuff like that. But people started changing, especially in our gym. They started buying them up and loving them themselves because they figure out they can get an easy workout, and also doesn't take a lot of space if you need to work out at home or anything like that. So a lot more people are using them now than they did back in the day when I brought them to our gym. But this is another piece of equipment that's really easy to travel with, because I always travel with my resistance bands, but I'm starting to travel now as well with this suspension training system. So if you're not familiar with what suspension training is, you can just go over here to YouTube real quick. And even if you are, familiar with it, hold on, suspension training. I can't type and talk at the same time. You could just go over here and find some pretty cool exercises and workouts. So if you want to just do exercises, you can do this, suspension training exercises, and go through some of these videos, and you'll get some ideas for different muscle groups and things you can do with them. It's basically using body weight for resistance. So it's just using your own body weight, and then force angles and things like that. You can change the angles to make it more difficult and easier, which I love as well, because that's one thing with regular resistance using gravity, like weights or something like that, is you can't change the amount of resistance. So if you're lifting a 20-pound dumbbell, other than somebody else, like assisting your lift, but then you need somebody else helping, like put their fingers in, just lifting it up a little bit more to get you to those last few reps, or a spotter. Whereas this, you could just move your feet a little closer, just change your angle just a little bit while you're in the middle of the exercise. So that's pretty cool. Another way too is if you look up, suspension training, and just type in the body part that you want to train, and you'll get ideas as well. People will talk about that, or even TRX. So TRX is actually one of the most popular brands. I've heard some people say, that they invented it. I don't know. I'm not going to venture that far, but you can just type TRX exercises and type in the body part that you want to train, and it's all pretty much the same, because the TRX and any other system out there. Now TRX, I forgot how much that costs. Let me look it up real quick. TRX training, I believe that's it right there. Look up the pricing on that. That was for personal trainers, but I think they range between $100 and $300. So about $150 to $300, I think, is what they range in, depending on which version you get. So they are pretty pricey. They do look nice. They're very well built, but you don't need that much. Okay, you don't need to spend that much to get them. You can type in suspension training, and you can find tons and tons of different product creators or companies that have created theirs. Or you can just go straight to Amazon, and in Amazon, we can actually just type in either suspension trainers or TRX or whatever. And then obviously you can go in here and select only in sports and fitness. That way they'll pop up, and you just do it that way. Now, I did quite an extensive amount of research for this, like I always do with anything before I purchase, looking at reviews, looking at videos, and seeing what people, who makes them, quality, and all that kind of stuff. And the best ones that I found, and there's probably about 4 to 5 that I was debating on. And this company right here, WOS, makes a great suspension training system. It's pretty light. It's not that heavy. It's pretty heavy duty though, so it will hold your weight, so you don't have to worry about that. And it's pretty portable, and it comes with some pretty cool stuff. Here, let's see. This is actually the one that I actually purchased right here. My partner Ben as well purchased. So the WOS Training Elite Suspension Training. This one's $59. So instead of spending $150 to $300, you can get this one. They have it in a variety of different colors. You get everything that you see in this picture. The strap at the bottom right there, that's actually for your feet, so you can put your feet in there as well and do some push-ups and different types of core movements and things like that, and hamstrings and all kinds of stuff. and then the padded handle right there. Comes with that little bag right there. Comes with all the hooks you need, everything you pretty much need. Comes with a door hanger as well. The door, or not door hanger, but door anchor as well, where you can just hook it up to a door, some extensions and things that you can wrap it around a tree if you're outdoors to train with as well. Now, it doesn't come with an anchor point for your ceiling or anything like that, where you'd put it into a beam so you can do it in your house, which is what I've done, but none of the suspension trainers come with that. Now TRX sells a suspension anchor point that goes in your ceiling for like 30 to 50 bucks, and some other ones as well. But WAS right here, they also make a very cool one that hangs from your ceiling as well. And this is actually the one that I got right here. I got this one right here. And all these links will actually be down below this video, obviously. This is the one that I purchased right here. I've actually purchased 3 of these because I put them all around my house for different things. I've also used it for my battle rope exercising anchor point as well, but I've switched that because I found a better one that I wanted to use that actually fit my the entire rope through it. That was designed for that, but I tried it out and it actually worked. So this one you can anchor all over the place, and you could use these for all kinds of things, and it has a working weight. I believe it's 600 pounds working weight, which means that you don't have to be 600 pounds, but let's say you're 200 pounds, but with the motion and movements that you're doing, it's going to put more than 200 pounds of pressure on there. So it is good up to 600, so you are good as long as you're not 600 pounds. Cool. So I would get that and this, and basically with that 10, 15 bucks or whatever that was, plus the 60 bucks. So under 100 bucks, you have a full system that you can actually use. And if you're traveling, or even if it's just in your house, you really could get a full workout with this alone. And if you want to add some, resistance tubing or anything like that, that will work as well. So these are the 2 that I recommended. Again, click on the links down below and have fun with your training. Be a rock star in your business and your life.
Thanks for watching. For more tips, training and free stuff, be sure to go to rockstarinlife.com and join the Rockstar in Life revolution today. Thanks again, and don't forget to make the world your stage.